If he's using something that's seasonal, if he's got fresh blood oranges in, great, then that influences what you do. It doesn't need to be one of those deals where you're reinventing the wheel on your own every single time. You know what I mean? Utilize the people around you. And when we have the great opportunity, like Max does, to work with some of these chefs who really put a tremendous amount of focus into the freshness, into the seasonality of their ingredients, just live off of that. You know what I mean? They're already sourcing it in, so just utilize what's around you. It also helps control your beverage costs.
Good question here?
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
Are you sure? Okay. My just question was, especially working in these, very large properties with multiple bars, and you're talking about consistency with your staff. Do you guys do quarterly, weekly, monthly, bi-monthly type of staff trainings or something to make sure that you can try to control that type of consistency and make have your bartenders make each cocktail on the menu for that month or whatever it is?
So one of the things that, and I know this is going to sound like so simple, and of course, why wouldn't you do this? But brand standards. So you go to a chef and he brings in a new cook and he's training that cook. That cook is taught exactly how that plate is supposed to look when it goes out. Mm-hmm. Who has beverage brand standards? I mean, we just wrote ours. What is your expectation? What is your expectation as far as presentation, as far as ingredients, as far as freshness? I mean, line it out. If you create those brand standards, then you're also creating your image, and that consistency helps you. Now, to support that, we were talking about pour testing. All of my bartenders in my building are pour tested quarterly. So every single one has to be pour tested quarterly. Also, when we produce a new menu, that new menu goes out not only with the recipe and the method, but it has a photograph to it. Something really simple. Here's how this cocktail is supposed to look. And like Patricia mentioned a couple of times, especially in our really large operations where we have an on-call board and we've got somebody that maybe is coming into my bar, he'll work there tonight and then he may not be back for 3 months, right? So to be able to put an actual document in that person's hand that states what your brand standards are, that shows them how you expect this cocktail to be presented, to show you something as simple as glassware, I mean, that's key.
That's great.
You have a question here, yes?